Hi, this is Annie Manning with Paint the Moon Photoshop Actions, and today's video is going to show an edit using the Grace collection, and I'm going to use the Opulent base workflow action on this one, and this is going to give it a really deep, dramatic, rich color edit. And this is our base workflow action, and so it's got a lot of your workflow edits in there, your exposure and your sharpening, your color boost, and all of the other little workflow details that we do, all built into one action there. And you can see that's a pretty dramatic difference before and after with just that one action. And after that, we're going to add just a little bit of light to the image to give it a little bit more dimension. And the next action I'm going to use is from the Grace Bloom set. And first we're going to use an action called Smolder, and this gives a really matte toned finish to the edges. I'm just going to use a Smolder paint on vignette and paint it around her on just the background. And it's going to be pretty dramatic at first, and we'll just take the opacity down after we're done brushing it on. So I'm going to go over with a really large brush at first, and then I'm going to clean up the edges in just a second. So there's that, and then I'm going to go in, and this is showing me my layer mask, so I can see exactly where I've painted, and you can see the edges here are pretty fuzzy because my brush was so large, so I'm going to make my brush smaller, and I'm going to go in there and clean up that layer mask so it's not falling onto her. And just quickly brush around on the subject so she doesn't have any of that smolder haze over the top of her. You can hit the backwards slash right above your return key to turn your layer mask view on and off, so you can see in red exactly where your layer mask is, and that's kind of handy when you're painting and you want to see exactly where you've been to clean up any overspill. And I'm going to turn that down a little bit so we're at about 55%, and we can see the before and the after on that with those two actions. And then as the final touch, I'm going to add a little bit of that light I was talking about to add dimension, and I'm going to add the Apricot Light Blossom from the Blooming Light set from Grace. And it ended up over in the corner right here, and I'm going to put it right behind her because it's kind of a dramatic picture with her right in the center, and have it look like there's a light coming from behind her. And then I'm going to get my layer mask, and I'm going to just loosely brush that off with the black brush. It's okay if this falls a little bit over her hair because light would kind of be lighting up her hair from behind anyway. And so there is our before and after on that. I'll probably turn that down just a little bit. And again, this is our before and our after with the Grace Collection actions, Opulent, Smolder, and Apricot Light Blossom. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a beautiful day.